Hello, Mario! In this video, I'm going to do some more work with XREFS, and this time I'm going to do it in this viewport here. Here's our last XREF here. So let's just expand, we're already in there, so we can just move down. There's our last XREF, so get everything out of the way, clear the decks. Just go back to paper space here so I can get a larger area to work in on my screen, there, like so. Oh, that's good. Okay, let's get cracking. XREFS, XREFS. Oops, that didn't go so well. XREF, there we go. And there's our little XREF thing up here. Just put that over there, like that. And so we're just going to add another XREF. This time I'm going to add the foundation detail A, which is drawn on a separate plan of its own, which I will make available to students via the Moodle site. Or if you're interested, email me and I can send you a copy. And we just go open, which gives us up the little dialog box. Here's our little plan of it there. As you can see, it's exactly what we wanted. Okay, I'll specify it on screen. I have it as an overlay. Everything else, just leave it how it is. Okay, and we're going to put it there. And once again, it didn't appear, but we know, however, that the viewport cross-section, which we've put it into, is not turned on in this viewport, so we can turn it on, cross-section there, and it should appear. But because we're only in paper space, we need to be in model space and turn on the layer cross section there, and it has still not appeared. Okay, that's very disconcerting. So let's go back to model space again here and see what's going on. So let's see what layers we do have, and there's the cross section there, and that is definitely there somewhere, but it would appear that it's in a viewport, or perhaps I did put it into layer space, into paper space possibly. I'm pretty sure I had the viewport turned on, so it should be, and those layers are showing up there, and they're all turned on, which is good. Zoom extents. Okay, so I'll just reference. I wonder if it tells us what layer it's in. I'll just see if there's any layers that are turned off that it might be. Template logo. Oh, well, that's turned off. Okay. That's not going quite so well, but it's helpful to sometimes, by solving these problems, we can actually come up with something quite helpful. So let's go, in this case, back to elevations, and we're going to just make sure that we're not locked here, and I'm just going to right click on that and detach it. Okay, and we'll put it in again. So there we go. Foundation detail A is the one we want. oh, let's just cancel that. So we don't want it in cross sections actually. So we'll go to here, we'll turn cross section off in this viewport, and I think this one is called details. I'm going to turn that viewport on, the details viewport, and I'm going to double cancel. I'm going to make it the go-to one. So that's the current layer that we're working on, details. It's not turned on in this. Just make sure we got it turned on in this viewport. This is the viewport we're in, and yes, there's details. It's all turned on, and it's current. So let's add our DWG file, which is Foundation Detail A, and there it is there. And we're going to specify it on screen. So it's asked us, there it is, and it's going to go there right in the middle of the screen, and then we can zoom up to it. But you'll notice that it's got no text, because the text that is on it is at a scale of 1 to 10. So if we set this at 1 to 10, all the text appears because of the annotation, and there's our little hand there, and so there we go, Foundation Detail A, 1 to 10, A2, we put it in there. So eventually we found it, and we went through a few things. So it's important that you obviously have the layer that you want to put it in made current and turned on, and that you, if you're using annotated text in your diagram, that you have everything set to the correct scale for the annotative text to appear in. So that's pretty much it. There's your XREF there. It's all in there, so you've got to find and locate the plan that you want, and then you can bring it in. And I'll put up some videos about XREFS on my Moodle site under the resources, just to give you a little bit of reading and background on them, because XREFS are a big part of drawing in a team, and it's particularly where you're working in a large company and little bits and pieces of the jobs are being done by different people. So it allows the collaborative drawing of plans, which is something that most CAD technicians will be involved in throughout their careers. Okay, so we've got it into there. Let's get out of panning. Let's lock and load the scale, and there we go. Okay, let's get rid of that there, and let's just do a quick right click on here and a little plot, and just have a little preview. And oh, nothing's showing over there. Why is that? Okay, so cancel. That might have something to do with cross section. It might have something to do with there being a non-printing layer there or something. So we'll have to resolve that issue there. Viewport. No, let's go here. Viewport should be in the non-printing layer. What's going on here? What's going on? Viewport. Okay. What's going on there? So that there's in cross sections. I just might have to have a look here and go into our layer properties and just check that there's cross section there, and turn the printing on for that is only there. It's because the last layer that we created was the non-printing layer. It retained the default print setting when it created the next layer. So there we go, bit of a trap. So although we can see it, so it was actually a non-printing layer. So now, hopefully, when we go plot and do a preview, everything's going good, except our logo. Now I did something to the logo previously, didn't I? Again in the layer thing. So we've got no logo going on here. I might just try and sort that small little problem out while we're here. So let's just go to model. Okay, let's just go to layer properties. Let's go here, layer properties, and there was something I did with the logo. I thought I turned it on. Details plus what are we in here? We're in model. I'm pretty sure I did something there, but it's not quite coming into mind here. Oh, template logo. It's turned off. Turn that on. Okay, and let's see what happens here. Oh, that's better. I don't know why that was turned off. And just by way of a precautionary little measure, I'll just go back through to here. Just we're in layer space here. Just have a look at our logo, and I'm just going to send it to the back. Okay, alright, now let's have a little plot preview. That's better. Everything's looking good. Okay, so there we go. Alrighty, so we're moving on from here. There's a couple of little things I want to do. I want to do some work with a table in sheet 1 next, and then we'll start looking at getting some printouts, checking the printouts, and then finally getting a final PDF and then a hard copy of the plan. So, yep, all good. Cheers. See you.